Hello and welcome to another edition of the Sewing Guru, and today I'm going to show you how to construct and prepare the front panels of a skirt. Right, so what we have here is the front panel of the skirt. Now I've left the pattern piece on so you can see exactly where the darts are going to go, but it's the front panel, as you can see, it's the whole thing. So the first thing what you need to do is we need to be transferring these darts onto the fabric itself. So what I like to do is, just with a pair of scissors, we need to just cut a few notches here, like so, just on these parts here, exactly where the darts are, and on these parts exactly where the end of the point of the dart is, and I just like to stick a pin into the actual end dart point, like so. When you've done that, you can then take your pattern piece off. So just take all the pins out, like so, and the one at the top, but make sure that these pins here where you have got the dart points, make sure that they stay. So we can disregard this pattern piece, and now we can work with where the pins were. Now as you can see, I have the pins clearly marked. Now that is where the end dart is going to be. What you need to do is turn this cloth over, because it is on the fold, is this front panel, and position another pin exactly at the point where those pins are, like so. When you've done that, open up the skirt and just position these pins like what I'm doing here, so that you can see the exact point. So what you should have is your two notches at the top, two notches here, and then a pin point here. So these are the end dart points, okay? See the two darts here and the two darts there, these are the end dart points. And just because we're going to be constructing the darts in first, you need to just fold those two dart positions together, like so, and put a pin there. Do the same with the next dart and put a pin there, and then do the same with these. Just position the two darts together, put a pin in, and the other two darts together and put a pin in there. So we know exactly where we're stitching. So where you stitch, I mean, if you want to, you can just mark this with chalk. You know, you can just mark it with chalk if you like, just mark a line like so. But what we're doing is we're stitching from these points here, we're stitching from this point here where your darts are together, right along to the point of where your pin is. I mean, you can clearly see where the pin head is, so that's where you're heading. So you're stitching from the top down to the pin head, and do that with every one. You know, do that with all four of the darts, from the notches down to the pin head. On the other side, again, from the notches down to the pin head, and so on and so forth. And do that and stitch your darts in.